So I was a 98 golf crypto analyst of signals intelligence. And I loved that job, but I loved getting to that job more. So the Army sent me to the Defense Language Institute for a year to learn Arabic. They paid me to learn a foreign language over a period of 63 weeks. And this was in 2001, prior to 9/11, when I started. And I got to go to the Defense Language Institute in Monterey, California, for more than a year. And by the time I got out, we were already pretty much at war with Iraq, and I went right into war. But I got to learn Arabic, and it just positioned me to be able to contribute. And the Army did that for me. And I just loved that whole experience. I thought it was great. And I also loved my years in Iraq, as difficult as they were. I got really lucky. The Army sent me to Fort Carson in Colorado. That's in Colorado Springs. And I was stationed there, which was great, but not for very long because I got deployed. My deployments were to Iraq. I spent 2 years there as a soldier, and that was a very impactful experience. I got to use my Arabic language, so I got good at that and really appreciated the opportunity to do that. And secondarily, it sort of prepared me for the next phase of work for me, which was to go into defense contracting. Iraq was an amazing experience in many respects. I got to know people in Iraq just as a matter of course. There wasn't much of a signals intelligence mission, at least in the first deployment, so I had to talk to people. And I learned an awful lot about their perceptions. I learned a lot about Iraqi culture. I learned just some really amazing things about their hospitality, their manners, and the emphasis that they have on respect. And those are things that really resonated with me and that I will never forget. The most important thing I learned from being in the Army is that absolutely nobody will get in your way or set any limits on your personal achievements or your pursuit of excellence. You get your right limits, which means, don't go this way. You can get your left limits, which means don't go that way. And then, of course, you have your backstop, which means, don't go back. But the Army really encourages its personnel to excel. And they will push you. And they will teach you to push yourself. And that was just one of the most rewarding things that I could have ever wanted out of the Army. And it was not what I was expecting when I got in, but that is how it turned out.